During this video, I'll demonstrate the features and functionality of 2B-Inventory. These include item lookup, item edit, receiving, physical count, transfers, and mobile tickets. Synchronization with the point-of-sale database can be accomplished over a wireless network or a direct connection to your computer. There's no back-end software to load, and it does not require an additional point-of-sale software license. Let's get started by performing an import. We'll first set our login credentials, test the connection, choose our location, and import. Once the import is complete, we'll go into Item Lookup and view the items we've imported. Within Item Lookup, you can search by item code, description, or show all. I'll first demonstrate search by item code. As you can see, the item I scanned is displayed on the screen. Now I'll search by description. I type bag in the lookup field, and anything with bag in the description will be displayed. You can tap the item to view additional information. Also included is item edit. This feature can be turned on and off as needed. Since autosave is built into the program, you can export to the POS at any time from the screen by tapping the blue one-click transfer icon on the bottom toolbar. You also have the ability to turn on real-time lookup. When real-time lookup is enabled, you are searching the point-of-sale database directly, real-time, as long as you're using a wireless network. Last, you have the option of checking stock at other store locations. Simply locate the item and tap the item's quantity. Next, we'll look at receiving inventory. 2B-Inventory makes receiving simple. Receive against purchase orders and transfers. 2B-Inventory includes auto PO reconciliation. Therefore, you can receive all your items and 2B-Inventory will reconcile them with your open POs. If an item is associated with more than one PO, you'll be prompted to choose which purchase order you would like to receive against. The bottom toolbar gives you the option of receiving in single item mode, which increments the item quantity by 1 each time the item is scanned, and multi-item mode, where you're prompted to enter the quantity of each item scanned. You can also enable case count mode so that you can scan an item and enter the number of cases that you're receiving. We'll start by receiving in single item mode. Each time I scan an item, the quantity is increased by 1. When scanning serialized items, you're prompted for a serial number in which you can scan or manually enter. Now we'll switch to multi-item mode. I'll scan the item and enter the quantity using the keypad. If an item does not have a barcode, you can manually input the item code by using the plus icon on the bottom toolbar. As you can see, you have the option of updating information on the item that you're receiving. You can also look up the item by tapping the ellipsis next to the item number field. By tapping the list icon on the bottom toolbar, I can see the items that I've received. You can also see serial numbers associated with serialized items and even modify an item by tapping the item code. Now we'll continue by reconciling our items and exporting. From the Reconcile screen, I can see the list of items and the purchase orders or transfer they are associated with. If an item is associated with multiple purchase orders, then it displays the Choose option, where you'll choose which PO you would like to receive the item against. If an item is not associated with the purchase order, then NA is displayed. You have the ability to add the item to an existing purchase order. Once I've finished the reconciliation, I'll export my received items and you'll see a summary of what was exported. Items are now in the POS ready to be posted. Remember, you have the option of exporting via a wireless or direct connection. We'll now look at physical count. Once again, I have the option of counting in single item mode and multi-item mode, as well as enabling case count mode. Simply scan items to add them to the count. For items without a barcode, you can manually enter the item code and look up items by description. By tapping the list icon on the bottom toolbar, I can see the items that I've counted. I'll finish by exporting. We'll now move on to transfers. Enter the transfer information, including the optional reference and comments. Tap OK and begin adding items to the transfer. Simply scan the item and enter the quantity. The list of items associated with this transfer will be displayed on the bottom half of the screen. Click the list icon on the bottom toolbar to see a list of existing and new transfers. When finished, simply tap the one-click transfer arrow on the bottom toolbar to automatically update the point of sale. In Tickets, you have the ability to quickly create transactions for line busting or client sales. You have the option of setting a station, a customer, as well as a ticket number. 2B-Inventory will automatically assign a ticket number, but you can assign your own by scanning a badge for the customer to carry to the point of sale. When you're ready to start scanning items, tap OK. I'll start by scanning a few items. If there's not a barcode, you can look up the item by description by tapping the ellipsis next to the item number. Search for the item you wish to add and tap the blue item code. When finished, you have the option of sending it directly to the point of sale via the wireless network or saving it local and creating a new ticket. At any time prior to transferring the ticket, you can modify the ticket by choosing it from the list screen. Thank you for your interest in 2B-Inventory. All features in 2B-Inventory were requested by end users. If there's a feature that wasn't shown here, or you'd like to inquire about the potential for other 2B-Inventory uses, just give us a call. The possibilities are endless. For more information or to set up an online demonstration, please call or visit our website.